The managerial mist that seemed to have descended on some of the top clubs in Europe now seems to be clearing up. Yes, there were a few big clubs who were scratching around to find out who will be their next manager after their managers had decided to move on or they had decided to part company with them. So let's talk about those Liverpool first. Liverpool Jurgen Klopp in January, around 26th of January, announced that he'll be leaving the Merseyside club after spending 8.5, 9 years on the at the club, and now it seems that Liverpool have decided to go for Arne Slot, who's the manager of Feyenoord and plays exciting brand of football. Earlier, it was thought of that Liverpool might go for someone like Xabi Alonso, who has won the title with Bayern Leverkusen and ended Bayern Munich's dominance to certain extent, as well as they may win the Europa League as well as the DFB Cup. But it looks like that Arne Slot is the guy that Liverpool will go for. How far the negotiations will go today, I can't tell you, but we'll find out in the future. Let's talk about FC Barcelona. Xavi, after the criticism that the club had received, had decided to walk away from his boyhood club, a club where he's legend, where he has played a ton of games and won multiple trophies, a teammate of uh, Lionel Messi as well as Iniesta, Sergio Busquets, Dani Alves. So Xavi had decided to move on from FC Barcelona, but the news has surfaced in the last couple of days that Xavi Hernandez has decided to stay at the Catalan club. He's a Catalan himself, and he'll be staying on at Barcelona. The official announcement is yet to be made, but the news in the media by all the credible journalists is that Xavi will be staying at FC Barcelona, and great news for them, especially after the damaging loss to Real Madrid, which means the Spanish La Liga title is going to the Spanish capital. Then let's move on to FC Bayern. There is still some doubt as to who the next manager will be. Thomas Tuchel had been appointed last season. He won the title by the skin of his teeth. Basically, Borussia Dortmund I mean, gave them a or did them a huge favor. And this year, Bayern Munich have basically blown it to Bayern Leverkusen, as I mentioned earlier. Bayern Munich announced that they will be parting company with Thomas Tuchel, and some of the names that were previously linked were. Julian Nagelsmann, they wanted to bring him back. Then there was Ralf Rangnick League, which is pretty strong. But in the last few days, it has surfaced that Bayern fans don't want Ralf Rangnick and have written to Bayern hierarchy that they want Thomas Tuchel to stay in charge. Let's see what happens. But Thomas Tuchel is a big name. I'm pretty sure if he moves on or when he moves on, as things stand from Bayern Munich, there will be plenty of offers for him. Let's say where he goes. Apart from these three big, ginormous clubs, there are other clubs in the running for a new manager as well, or maybe I may have misspoken. Some of the other big clubs might be looking for managers as well. West Ham United, the news is that they'll be parting companies. Or news, as in rumors are that there will be parting company with David Moyes, who won the Europa Conference League with West Ham United, and Ruben Amorim of Sporting Lisbon has been a man who's been mentioned. Uh, his favorite. He was also linked with the Liverpool job, but it didn't materialize or hasn't still. Arne Slot, as I said, is the guy. Chelsea, there are rumors going around that Mauricio Pochettino might be sacked, but I can't be sure of that. West Ham, I know there are more noises. There's more open discussion. And Chelsea, I don't know who they want back. Maybe Mourinho. Jose Mourinho is in the market. Who knows? If there was a second spell, why not have a third spell as well? Uh, Ajax are looking for a manager as well, and Graham Potter could be the man. Could be the man who's going to Amsterdam. He had an interview earlier. Maybe he turned down the job at Ajax, but there are news outlets who are saying that he might be in line for other interviews and talks are advancing. So uh, let's come back to Manchester United. There has been a partial takeover. Ineos have taken over. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and a lot of pundits. I don't like pundits. Their punditry is bit of a sham at times, and a lot of pundits are saying that Eric Ten Hag will get sacked. Some of the names that have been linked are Roberto De Zerbi of Brighton and Hove Albion, Gareth Southgate. Would you want Gareth Southgate at Manchester United? I don't think majority of the fans would, but we'll wait and find out. Uh, Julian Nagelsmann was linked, but Julian Nagelsmann has signed a contract with the German Football Association, and he'll be the manager of German football team till at least the 2026 World Cup. Some of the names out there in the market. I mean, Emery's name was pondered, but he has also signed a contract as well. And Tuchel is on the market. Emery, as I said, Mourinho is he's just been sacked at Roma. So let's see what happens. These are some of the names in the market, but it seems that most of the clubs now know who their next manager will be. Some are still in doubt, but I'm pretty sure they'll figure it out soon.